Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, and I'm here with my brother as we play Tropical Merfolk in Modern. But before we get too far into that, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. If you need to learn how to shop for a Magic player, the season is coming. The religion of shopping for gifts, consumerism, it's all there. If you want to learn how to shop for a Magic player, go check out The Metal Worker by James LePage on themanabase.com. And so we have a decent hand here. We'll keep this against So Lucky. So Lucky. Yeah, I am so lucky. So lucky. I guess we'll start off with Sanctum into Aether Vial. So we were thinking of other pay-to-play sort of stuff, you know, maybe for $5 you can have a mulligan. For 200 we have to do it in ticks. For 5 ticks, you can get a mulligan. For 250 ticks, you can just automatically win the match. How about that? What is going on here? Foundry Street Denizen, another Foundry Street Denizen, gonna pump up that Foundry Street Denizen. They just exiled Simian Spirit Guide to do this. Goblins are on the way.
So lucky.
So ridiculous is more like it. We can play the second Sanctum next turn. So I think our plan is to block stuff. I think that's going to be the plan. We can block one of these Street Denizens, and then we can Water Trap Weaver the other one, which they know about. Oh, maybe we can go on a counterattack. This is a very aggressive hand. So yeah, 250 ticks, you automatically win the match. So for like a few $1,000s, you can win like an RPTQ, go to the Pro Tour. You have to really quickly buy that win the match thing. Oh no, they're going to have First Strike. The Silver Gill Adept is going to suck on defense. So they hit us for 5, and there's not much we're going to do about it. And by not much, we're not going to do anything. So this Legion Loyalist is actually the bane of the Master of Waves. First Strike, Trample. The battalion is if you attack with 3 or more creatures, they can your creatures have First Strike, Trample, and cannot be blocked by creature tokens this turn. So we're just not going to block anything at all. Fine by me. And it looks like we're not going to use this Flooded Strand at all. If I can help it. Ooh, Spreading Seas. And it actually looks really good. Holy cow. Like, will you do anything? Yeah, let's just do that. I don't even want to know what's going to happen if you get another land. I don't even want to know what's going to happen. Things are pretty dicey as it is. Oh, Flooded Strands. We are going to attack for as much damage as we possibly can.
All 3.
All 3 damage. Hey, that adds up. So my hope is they don't draw anything, and they can't do anything. And they just resign. All right. So,
I'm confused.
They went all in. Okay. Gutshot is going to be huge here. Oh, Gutshot is going to see amazing play here against this deck. We'll get rid of Spell Pierce. We'll get rid of what is not good here. Truth be told, all this other stuff is pretty good. Spreading Seas might not be good because they are so aggressive. But I believe Spreading Seas is still sort of useful. There are moments where they've just got like a bunch of goblins in play. In general, well, I don't know what is the nature of this goblins deck, but goblins can be super rough for us. This is a super aggressive goblins deck. They're using Simian Spirit Guide probably to get that pile driver out and all that other stuff. Ooh, pile driver! Protection from blue, but not protection from green. Hey, that's a bonus for Tropical Merfolk here. So on the draw, it's actually possible that Spreading Seas is just not very good on the draw. Let's get rid of Spreading Seas on the draw. Yeah, I'll submit this. Because this is a super aggressive deck. I mean, they're all in. Oh man, this is a super awful hand. We're all out. I want 5 ticks to be able to play this thing. Oh, this hand is great. Should we keep this? I think I should keep this. This is very rare I would do this, but we can interact with a lot of their turn 1 creatures. And all we need to do is get one land. Okay, we're going to put this on the bottom. This is a very rare moment where you see... Because even if I don't draw a land in the first 2 draw steps, I think we're playable. Goblin Guide, that's not good. Well, that is good if we have a land on top of our deck. So maybe the Goblin Guide will find stuff for victory. Oh, Silvergill Adept, that's not good. So we could have double gut-shotted that thing. We're not. Well, now we're going to be super far behind. Goblin Pile Driver? Well, I can double gut-shot that. We're doomed. We're doomed. I took a gamble. It's not gonna work out for us. Now we're just gonna have to discard, I guess, Maraudry. See, my idea was to, like, kill their creatures, but they have creatures that I can't kill. Maybe they sided them out. Well, I can kill that. And I can kill that. That's another thing Gutshot can kill, but unfortunately... yeah, we're just going to concede. I don't want to show them the Gutshots. I'm not going to show them that spice. Alright, let's go back. You are so lucky. You are so lucky. So now we're on the play. Is Spreading Seas better on the play?
He must be as confused
Not
as I
really.
was at the end of game 1.
I think I'm just going to keep this as it is. I like it. I don't have a problem with this. Keep. Gonna take some damage. What are you gonna do? We might play Spreading Seas on turn 2. Mind you, this is not supposed to be a good matchup for us. Goblins. Goblins versus Merfolk.
Do nothing.
From the sealed product to modern. An excellent representation. The thumbnail should be that new Merfolk versus Goblins product. We have a decent hand. Harbinger can bounce things, which is useful. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Goblin Guide, okay. I think I'm going to try to take the route of racing our opponent. And my reasoning is that in these creatures, against that stupid zoo deck that's sort of like this, you get into a lot of situations where, how can I put it? We're down on life, they attack, and our life total gets down to like 3, and it's very hard to come back from that, especially if we don't have Master of Waves in our deck. I'm going to play Harbinger. Definitely is an argument to play Spreading Seas, but I'm going to try to be as offensive as possible. I don't know, if they play Goblin Guide again, maybe I will block it. I don't know, it depends what else they play with it. Okay, Founder Street Denizen, you are meant to be gut-shotted. Simian Spirit Guide. Reckless Bushwhacker. Sure. Does this... Oh, this has haste already. So how about we gut shot... We gotta gut shot something. We'll gut shot this. Do we want to start preserving our life total now? Well, this does have synergy with more of these reckless bushwhackers. That's complicated. I go down to 12. I can play Silvergill Adept, attack for 4. And we still have a blocker, essentially. They could play Goblin Guide and Legion Loyalist, attack for 5. Put me down to 7. I'm pretty far away from doing anything. And nice tech with the Gutshot. Does blue-green Merfolk run Metallic Mimic? Some people play it. Okay, let's just play. I think from here I'm gonna start playing damage control. I don't know if that's correct, but I feel like I'm ahead on board. Ooh, Lord of Atlantis. Let's start playing Lords. Maybe this gives us an opportunity to win. I also got to remember that sometimes you want to be defensive. Sometimes you don't want to be too aggressive. Yeah, we're gonna be aggressive. You have to be careful. Know your role in the matchup. Know your role. We are definitely not the beatdown deck, but we just happen to have a hand that feels like it could be the beatdown. So what else could happen here? They've got Goblin Guide in their hand. We bounce that thing back to their hand. They're going to play Lightning Bolt. That's going to be the end of their turn. Boundary Street Denizen. They're lacking lands. But I don't want to play I don't want to play Spreading Seas because that's a huge tempo negative turn for us. And if they just draw a mountain, then they're way ahead in the driver's seat. If they had one mountain out, then I probably would Spreading Seas. Let's begin with attacking with Kumena Speaker. Then I'm just going to play a Silvergill Adept. That's enough to block. Show another Silvergill Adept. Could use some lands. That is definitely not what we want to see right now. We needed that a long time ago. Okay, well, so what monstrosity is going to happen here? Legion Loyalist? It's definitely not what we want to see right now, Legion Loyalist. Maybe we can find a bunch of lands. There's one. And a Marrow Rejury on top. So let's start blocking. Let's just block the largest creature. And then we're just going to be purely on defense from here on out. Oops. Maybe I should have cast Silvergill Adept first. Okay, we'll play Silvergill Adept. Show Lord of Atlantis or Marigery. Lord of Atlantis. Ether Vial, go. Mog Fanatic. So it can kill the Silvergill Adept. Goblin Bushwhacker with Kicker. Not pleasant to see, but whatever. Can still trade with at least one creature. Okay, Goblin Guide, show me the goods. Okay, they're out of cards. That's the good news. We're going to take 4 damage, or 5 if they sack the Mog Fanatic. I feel pretty good about our chances right now. Branchwalker was revealed on the top of our deck. Let's go to blocks. Let's just try to block the most damage. Go to 6. They're only 1/1 creatures. Hopefully we can deal with that. I'm just going to be in damage control mode. We're going to play the Water Trap Weaver. We're going to tap down. We got to keep our life total above 5 because it can deal 1 damage to target creature or player. So let's tap this thing down. Remember, Mog Fanatic can sacrifice itself to kill off the Branchwalker, so it's not where we want to be. We don't really want to tap down the Fanatic either because it can just sacrifice itself. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You've gotta be kidding me!
No joke.
Top decks. Top decks are right. And that's the manabase.com Get Dunked On instant replay. Boom! And Mog Fanatic will finish us off. Wah, wah, wah. Oh man, we were...
You should change your name to Even Luckier Than...
No, so I should change my name to So Unlucky. Whatever. So we lost the well, I mean, it was fair that we lost to Goblins. Felt like we did the best that we could. If we could curve out a little bit easier earlier in the game, then maybe like taking a non-aggressive route was the I took the aggressive role. I don't know if that was the correct thing to do. I did it because I felt like if we could curve out a little bit more, we would be in very good shape. I also thought that, there were some runouts that would make... I also thought that taking the aggressive role would not waste our attacks, just in case our opponent played Legion Loyalist and attacked with a bunch of things. Maybe it was not the right thing. I don't know. I think, whatever, we did our best. We had a good game. Game 2 was sort of wasted.
He threw away the first one, you threw away the second one.
And then we had a game in the third one. That's right. So, we're going to thank all our patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu, playing Tropical Merfolk in Modern.